Assalamu alaikum everyone. So in these video lessons we are looking at the Quranic Arabic words and trying to understand the translation word by breaking down words. And the best way to benefit from these lessons is that when my students are trying to figure out what a word means and trying to break it down, I want you to actively participate and make sure you try and break it down as well so that your brain gets used to this exercise. And that's the only way when the Quran is being recited in real time, you will have then learned how to break down words and understand the meaning of the Quran in this way. So that's the purpose, and I hope you're benefiting. And again, I'm really sorry about the delays, and now inshallah we are back on track and I will be uploading these videos regularly. Assalamu alaikum.
So as for the human being, إذا ما when ما ابتلاه ابتلاء
Look at your face. You were like looking there. I thought you're reading off a wall or something.
ابتلاء I know the word.
Yeah, testing or trial or something.
Yes. So when
Sorry, I
no
think
trial, so no trial hits him, right?
Yeah. Sorry, better.
Yes.
Want to try again? Sorry, better one.
No, it's okay.
I think I'm back now again. I got disconnected. So yeah, I was translating.
You were laughing because it was so funny.
I was translating for Yakulu Rabbi Akraman. And I want to say, and they say our Rab has been Kareem on us.
And Na'amahu was?
And he blesses them, like I guess it's from Nemat.
Yeah.
So there is like Karam on him and there is Nemat on him. And then he says, my Rab has been very Kareem on me.
Yeah, so this amma is actually as for, it's not the ma that's not or what. So amma
okay.
As for the insan, when his Lord mabtalahu rabbuhu fa'akramahu wa na'amahu, when he puts him in a test by blessing him and being generous to him, then he says, oh, my Lord has honored me. So he kind of goes in this self, like, what do you call it?
Like I deserved it, and this is why he has been. Okay, can I ask you, what were you saying when I joined about ubtalahu and its root?
Ibtila or mubtala we say in Urdu.
Mubtala, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Then your turn, Bedouin.
Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وأما إذا ما ابتلاه فقدر عليه رزقه فيقول ربي أهانا. And as for when no trial, فقدر عليه is, so when is the when a trial is not qadar upon him, like it's not, wait a minute, it's not, it's my subhanallah, it's not qadar, it's not determined upon him.
No, so this ma is also not a
yeah, so is
this ma,
yeah, exactly.
So when he tries him, so does try him, it's because of this word ibtila, the ma is put here for it to make correct grammatical sense. So yeah, and then this فقدر عليه رزقه. So as for when he tests him and restricts عليه رزقه. Now qadar means
provision.
Qadr means to measure, right? So when, like, instead of giving abundantly, when he starts measuring his provision, as in restricting it, then فَيَقُولُ رَبِّي أَهَانَ, and then he says, oh, my Lord has humiliated me. And ahanan, the root word is like muhin. You know how muhin, like adabu muhin, we say humiliating torment? That's where it's from. Or link. Haun is the root word.
Sorry to go back again, but can you tell me again what amma meant? So it's whenever?
Yeah, as for, and like here they've translated it as but actually like the wa bit is and, kind of like but and kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And the amma is as for. So amma ida. So but when, like as for when he. So this amma and ida, they're kind of like overlapping meanings. Because ida is, and then amma is like as for. So as for when, but in English you can also just say but when this happens. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Whose turn was it? Sahar, your turn.
Yeah, yes, it's me. كلا بل لا تكرمون اليتيم. Overall, I just remember this one as not eating the orphan food, but word by word, like la tukremuna is like don't respect. La tukremuna is like is it like respect the orphan? They don't respect the orphan, something like that.
You don't.
And tukremun is
You all.
okay.
So, but you all don't. What are the? It could also be yours, Sahar, because even though the rest are mute, the echo is
still here.
And
ولا تحاضون على طعام المسكين, and you do not something towards the feeding of the poor. طعام is food, miskin is miskin. And then تحاضون حاضة.
we haven't done. So it's only in the Quran 3 times. It means to urge others to do something.
Okay, so you do not feed the poor. حاضون.
Komal, I think, or better one.
I can do it.
Yeah.
وَتَأْكُلُونَ التَّرَاثَ أَكْلًا لَمًّا.
This is hard.
And you eat al-turasa
from worth, warith.
Oh, like whatever you get?
Inheritance. So you eat up the inheritance. أكل اللمة.
Akalal is then again from ta'kulu, like eat. Lamma would be you eat with it. Like
this is hard to translate. It's
like you eat whatever you get.
Lamma.
And don't urge to give it to orphans, I guess. Like you eat whatever you can get.
So you eat up the inheritance. An akla, this is noun, so like a devouring, like a complete devouring. That's kind of like that. A total devouring. Yeah. Then Bervan. Muted.
استغفر الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وتحبون المال حبا جما and تحبون you love المال mal is like stuff, things, own, when you own mal, mal can be a book, it can be a table, it can be, I don't know,
Wealth
English.
used here.
Sorry?
Wealth mostly it's used, but
Yeah,
you're right.
wealth, exactly. I'm just thinking in Turkish, you say mal. It's like, and it's wealth, it's correct. My brain. Hope, and you love the wealth. Hubbun jamma. Hub jamma. Jami'a. No, that's with a. Is it with something with jami'a?
No, this is the only time it's used in the Quran. So this means like an intense or immense love. Hubban jamma.
Hubbun jamma.
Yeah. So you love wealth with an immense love. Then whose turn was it? Heba, I think.
I have to go now, guys. I have another online meeting.
Okay, good luck, inshallah.
Yeah, thank you, guys. But it's time now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. We'll just do like one or two more.
Sorry,
Okay,
Sahar.
but I have to go.
Yeah, it should be me, I guess. No?
Okay.
It's my turn. كلا إذا دكت الأرض دكا دكا. دكت الأرض. I don't know what dukka here means, and it has 3 times.
Yeah.
So.
The dukkat is like to pound something or to crush something, like, and to level it completely and make it into powder.
So it's when the earth is destroyed completely, or just like when earth is powdered, like a dukkat, deka is just for emphasize for the dukkat, I guess. So just like completely that happening.
Yeah. So it's like the earth is pounded with a pounding that is dakka, like intense kind of. Dakka. Okay. And Hiba?
وجاء ربك والملك صفا صفا. وجاء is to come, ربك your Lord. والملك is angel, صفا صفا. Saf is like row, so it's like row upon row.
Very good. And Malak are the angels, yeah?
It is so strange. I was translating it entirely differently. And I was saying waja'a, and when I don't know why I was translating it and ja'a, like, and come to your Lord, and like and angels in lines. Like, I don't know why I translated it completely differently.
So if it would be to come, like it would be an imperative command form, come, it would be would it be Gia? No.
It would be atu or ati.
Yeah. And then if it would be come to your Lord, that would be ila rabbuk.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's ja'a rabbuka, when your Lord comes.
I think the thing that confused me was Safa and Safa, because I thought like as if we will be gathered in, in formation, in lines and queues and things.
But even like the angels come in rows and rows. And this then?
Is it my turn?
I think so.
Waji yawmaizin bi jahannama. Waji and So then again, and that day Jahannam will come.
Yeah, will be brought.
Will be brought. Waji. Okay. So when Ja'a is like will come, waji is will be brought. Okay. Yawma izin yatazakkaru al-insanu wa anna lahu zikra. Yatazakkaru al-insanu. And on that day, yatazakkar will be reminded, like every human would be reminded,
or will
of whatever is lahu zikra, of a reminder of I mean, I want to say that every human being will be reminded of the past, like of whatever they did, but I can't properly
because what anna
like translate it word by word.
What does anna mean? Can you guess that?
And I want to say indeed in an imperative sense.
In a question sense.
Or and we will.
No. So like anna lahu dhikra. So
Okay. Well, Anna is then.
yeah, like what for him is remembrance, dhikra, as in what use at this point is to remember all these things. Like at that day he will remember or he will think, but at this point anna lahu dhikra, what use to him is remembrance. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I don't.
No, not.
Or say that again. Koma, was it you?
Sorry, I think my connection is also very, very poor, but I didn't quite understand that. So are you saying that it's in a question by what is it for them to remember? So at that day, people will be reminded for what there is to remember, which is like what they did in the past life. Okay.
Like will remember, not will reminded. This is yatadhakkar, they will remember. So yatadhakkarul insan, man will remember. But wa anna, but what or but how lahu dhikra, for him is the remembrance, as in what use for him is this remembrance.
But how
Okay.
do you say the scene here? Like yatazakkaru, it just the human will remember, but it doesn't mention the things they. I thought that human will remember the like the alastu barabbakum, like the day that they said that they believe in God. I thought like that this like remembrance is about like the God that they had before, and they remember that. And but what is the use of remembering now? Because you should have remember in the like earth time.
Is that
what I see
you said?
Hmm?
Have you
I
read?
don't know. I just like the first thing that come to my mind about remembering something and what's the using, because for this I thought that we are like يتذكر الإنسان. They
So
will
it
remember.
that as well, but like here, so one of the translators has put in brackets their own sins. So it could have more than one meaning. You'd have to read the tafsir for that one.
I think what Sahar is saying is kind of in parallel with the third translation, because she's like, and then the man will remember, but how good is the remembrance then? I think that's what Sahar wants to say.
Yeah, but even if
it's just like for example, if you remember your sin, first of all, you remember your sin. I mean, we are remembering our sin are now even, and the judgment will remember.
But sometimes, like for example, in this life, a lot of people don't.
Also, of remember them. If say it again, sorry.
But I think like even in this life, a lot of people don't remember their sins. It's kind of like, you know, how the disbelievers, like they keep doing stuff, indulging in stuff, and then without ever thinking about it or stopping to think. So on the day of judgment, then they'll remember everything they did. But what good is it then for them to think about these things and to remember their sins? But it could mean both. Like I don't know. You'd have to read the tafsir for that.
Yeah, and both can be same because even forgetting God can be sin. But